They're at 6-6. You know who I'm going to.
Go on.
And it's you.
Yeah.
How you feeling about these Colts, who you've been really, really high on lately?
Tough day. It felt like the magic ended yesterday. You watched that game, and it was like their talent caught up with them. They had almost nothing on the field where they had a better matchup than Jacksonville. Looking forward, guys, they got to play the Texans. Obviously, it's massive. They got to play the Cowboys. I've said since October that this team's going to the playoffs. And you got to believe in something. I still believe they're going to do it. I still think they have the best quarterback in the AFC South. I'm going to stick with them. I know that the numbers don't bear out and the likelihood doesn't bear out. They lost Jack Doyle, which we all laugh about Doyle rules and stuff like that. It affects their run game a ton. It was a big loss for them. But I'm going to double down. I still think Luck is that good that they could win out.
I've been accused of being a Debbie Downer on this show a lot of times. I'm just like, here's the cold reality. Hey, if you're a playoff team,
go on.
You can't lose to Cody Kessler.
Go on.
6-0.
But they scored a few. No, they didn't score.
You can't lose 6-0 to Cody Kessler in the stride. Jaguars just fired their offensive coordinator, benched their quarterback, and have had the worst season that anyone could ever possibly imagine. And they beat you. You are not a playoff team. You don't deserve to be in the playoffs.
But maybe our expectations were a little bit too high, Nate, because they had their GM for the first year, Chris Ballard, of course, Chris Ballard's sort of transitioning this offense, trying to put playmakers around Andrew Luck, who came back brilliantly as maybe the comeback player of the year. There's good things about the Colts.
I agree with Kyle. Everybody just relax.
They lose 6-0 to the Jaguars.
It's fitting because their Colt, the mascot is a horse, and they rode in on their horse, and they got knocked off the horse. I've never ridden a horse before. I can imagine first time you get knocked off, it's gonna shake you up. But they got to hop back on and start riding high again. They went up against the Jags defense that reminded us of the defense that they were last year. So the Jags offense might not have scored any points, but that defense looked like one of the best defense football yesterday.
See you in 2019, Colts.
Get these guys back on track.
Think about how good they'll be.
I'm not giving up on the Colts yet.
With some playmakers.
It was a nice